Hi guys, hope you're all okay. Today I have got a Rossman haul for you. Rossman, the bag's got a little bit ripped. For those of you that don't know, Rossman is a Polish brand. I'm quite sure it's Polish, but there are quite a lot of Rossman shops in Poland. We don't have them here in the UK, which is why I'm guessing that they're Polish. I may be wrong, apologies if I am, but it's quite similar to Boots or Superdrug for you guys here in the UK. Everything I bought was 132 zloty 27, which at the exchange rate we got is like £23.75. So yeah, not a large amount of money really. If you've been with me for a while, you may remember that when I went to Egypt, I purposely went out into the high street and purchased Egyptian brands. Really wanted to try some local makeup, and I really wanted to do that in Poland as well. Out in Poland they do sell pretty much all the brands that you can get here in the UK, you know, Revlon, Maybelline, MAC, all of the big names. They also have Sephora out there, so they get brands that we can't get here in the UK. But when I hit up the giant Rossman that I did in Krakow, I wanted to try some bits and bobs. So yes, I will show you what I got. I'm going to start off with face masks. You guys are probably aware I like a good face mask. This one is by the brand Evelyn. I don't know what it says. It's apart from Face Therapy Total Action, but the packaging looks like that. The next one is Rival de Loup. I don't know, but it's got olives on the front, so I'm imagining it's a moisturising one. And there's two 8mm, no sorry, yeah, two 8mm goes there. And then the next one is, I don't know, I don't want to like insult anybody by pronouncing these wrong. And all it's got on there is this. But one of the words on the back is peeling, everything else is in Polish, but I quite like a peeling mask because I find it quite satisfying. So yeah, I got some face masks. I got a hand cream by that brand. There were so many hand creams to try, and basically this smelt the nicest. This is a Rossman brand because it says Rossman on the packaging, but this is pomegranate flavour or scent. It just smells really lovely and absorbs beautifully. Downside to this kind of thing is if I fall in love with it, it's going to be a while before I get another one. The next thing I've got is an eyeshadow palette. This is by the brand Lovely. It's a classic nude makeup kit. They had quite a few different versions, but this is the one I thought I would get the most use out of. There are one of those awful brushes that I don't think anyone likes with the sponges on, but there are the shades. I really like it. I really like that colour there, and let's do a couple of swatches. There you go, very metallic, very shiny. Not everyone's cup of tea, but I think they're really nice, and you know, they're not massively pigmented, but I don't know how well it's going to come up on camera, but I think, I'm relatively sure, like some shades are better than others, but I like this shade here. I think especially if I used a primer would be amazing. Some of the colours are very similar to the Fleur de Force quad that I have. Like it. I'm very happy with that purchase. The next thing I I've got is a professional eye pencil. I don't know. Oh, this is by the brand Lovely as well. And it is a brown. And if I go like that, it's very gentle, but it's got one of these smudges at the back, so you can do a smoky eye. And I quite like the look of it. I'm really looking forward to playing with all of these. Obviously I've not used any of it because I was keeping it on nice for the haul video, but I'm looking forward to having a play with all of it, but quite like the look of that. And what else is in this bag? Oh, I've got two nail polishes, both by the Lovely brand. One is kind of, I don't think they have names. No, they don't have names, but one is kind of like a sparkly pink, and the other is like a grey lilac. And say both super cheap. Obviously the palette was the most expensive thing in this whole little haul that I've done. And then I've got two lipsticks. This one is by, or I'll do the Lovely one first. So another one by the Lovely brand. It's called Creamy Colour and it's shade 5, I think. Oh, I can't open it. Did it. So yeah, it's this really pretty colour, running out of space. Looks like that. It's really creamy. As you'd imagine, as it says on the packaging, creamy colour. I just thought that's such a pretty, like, daytime colour. Or I think, you know, yeah, I would wear that as a daytime colour, but you could wear it as a nighttime colour. Whatever really suits you, I imagine. And then the last one was from the brand Wibo, W-I-B-O, and this is part of the Glossy Nudes range. So the brand is there. So yeah, this is part of the Glossy Nudes range, and this is in shade 3. And again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to open it. Opened it. And there we go, it's a lovely nude colour. And there we go. Again, that feels really quite creamy on my hand. And again, I think it's such a pretty colour. Don't get me wrong. I went into Rossman and I came out with both hands kind of looking a lot crazier than that. A lot of the stuff I swatched I didn't feel was good quality, or the colours were way out of my comfort zone. But with what I purchased, I'm really happy. I was a little bit gutted because with both these lipsticks, because I had done my research and both of these lipsticks were quite highly reviewed. And I wanted to try several of the shades because they were so cheap. I'm relatively sure it works out that these are less than £2 each. They were so cheap, I was basically prepared to buy pretty much every shade. And unfortunately, because they're so popular, couldn't get all the shades I wanted, but I'm really happy with the shades that I've got. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling about lipstick. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye guys.